Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report, and coming up here today, I got a huge rumor that we have to discuss. Has Aaron Rodgers already purchased a home in Las Vegas? Let's get into the latest story around here that is just buzzing right now. So per Las Vegas locally on Twitter, Rodgers has purchased a home in Summerlin, Las Vegas. The reason why that y'all should know about Las Vegas locally, if you remember, I made a show last season around Davante Adams apparently has already purchased a home per Las Vegas locally. I've reached out to a few of my friends in the Las Vegas area. I've also reached out to a few of my realtor friends in this area, and I am still waiting on a reply from them. But I do know this: where there is smoke, there is fire. Could we actually see Aaron Rodgers teaming up with Davante Adams? Earlier on the Raiders Report, I spoke about Davante posting on his Instagram account a video of Rodgers throwing Davante Adams a back shoulder fade. The video was also in silver and black. We can talk about all the time like, oh, he's just posting that video. But he posted that video on the day that Tom Brady retired. And if it happened with Davante before, why is it impossible that it could happen here with Aaron Rodgers? Also, on top of that, remember back in 2020, Tom Brady, all those discussions of him potentially coming to Vegas, they turned out to be kind of true because Dana White said that he had a deal done, but John Gruden turned it down. So in my time since I've been here as a Raiders Report host, there has been the Tom Brady rumors looking at houses. Apparently that was true. The Davante Adams getting a house in Las Vegas. Raiders end up trading for him. And now, even though it is unconfirmed, and we will do our best to update this story as we can, apparently, according to Las Vegas locally, Aaron Rodgers has already purchased a home in Summerlin, Las Vegas, which is apparently 15 minutes northwest of Las Vegas. Is that what I'm saying? No. Henderson? Yeah, I think that's where it is. 15 minutes, right? I think that's where we're at here. Either way, it's really close to the stadium. It's in a very nice area. These are some interesting rumors. And we know that Aaron Rodgers wants the team back up with Davante. I feel like obviously losing Davante was a big deal. This is Rodgers a little bit earlier on this offseason. We didn't fill that void. Nobody can. He's superhuman. He's phenomenal. There was hope in certain things that were going to fill that void. Ultimately, that just didn't happen. The things we were able to do, I think, may have been taken granted at times because we were able to create so many different things in the moment over the years, and especially the last couple of years, because not much changed other than his absence from the lineup. So my question to you is this, and I'm going to continue to ask this until we figure out what the hell the Raiders' plan is going to be at quarterback, because it's not going to be Derek Carr. Would you want the Raiders to trade for Aaron Rodgers? Give me a Y for yes. You can type your N for no. My answer, and the way that the Raiders, Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler needed to figure it out is this. You need to walk your ass into Mark Davis's room, I don't know, wherever the hell he's at, and say, Mark, is my job safe? And no matter what, is my job safe for 2024? If the answer to that is no, your options are trade for Aaron Rodgers or draft C.J. Stroud. If, yeah, sure, your job is safe, well, then we can have a whole different conversation, and maybe going out and getting Aaron Rodgers doesn't make a lot of sense. But you also have to consider the fact of the Raiders had conversations with Davante Adams. Davante Adams straight up told the Raiders, I want to be a part of the discussion. If Adams tells you that I want Rodgers and that's the only guy I want, you already traded the first and a second round pick. You need to make your star wide receiver happy in Davante Adams. Now, I'll tell you this. I don't know what's going to happen here with the whole Rodgers saga, but I do know this. If the Raiders trade for Aaron Rodgers, I'm going to be going live here on this YouTube channel. We're going to be live for 12 straight hours. We're going to be going wild, popping champagne. I remember when the whole Davante Adams thing went down. This is going to be crazier. So hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and we're going to do our best to keep you updated on this story because Las Vegas locally was the one that got the Davante Adams story right. Could they do 2 for 2? I know, it's wild, but if Aaron Rodgers has purchased a house in Las Vegas, this shit might actually end up going down. Now, I know a lot of people out there, they know Rodgers is talented, but it's this contract. The contract is what scares off a lot of people, and Rodgers has already said he might be able to renegotiate his contract to help out his new team wherever that might go. Now, this is exactly the way Rodgers' contract is structured via over the cap. For the team acquiring Rodgers, they would be on the hook for the salary for the year. The cap charge would be $59.5 million if they do not exercise his option, and $15.79 million if they were to exercise the option. I'm just going to let you all know, the Raiders, they would exercise the option, so it would be $15.79. Rodgers has an injury guarantee of $49.25 for 2024, but that does not become fully guaranteed until 5 days after the Super Bowl. So basically, just like what the Raiders are dealing with Derek Carr right now, same exact thing for Aaron Rodgers. If Rodgers was cut after the 2023 season, it would cost the team $43.725 million on the 2024 cap. If he retired, they would split that at $14.5 and then $29 and $24. So essentially, I get the idea of trading for Rodgers is ballsy, okay? But hear me out on this, okay? I think that Aaron Rodgers cares about his legacy. I think that Aaron Rodgers cares about his ego a little bit. The fact that Tom Brady just retired, he's not going to retire this year. Like, there's no way Aaron Rodgers retires the same exact year that Tom Brady does. You know why? Because he's going to be overshadowed. He wants to be the star. He wants to be the main man. And if he goes to Las Vegas, he has an opportunity to be the main man. Going up against the Chiefs, the Chargers, the Broncos now with Sean Payton. All the attention in the world is going to be on Aaron Rodgers. And he's a little bit of a bachelor, so hey, Las Vegas can be a hell of a time. Let's look at Rodgers' numbers, though, because I know there's going to be some people out there that are definitely a little bit scared of the season that he just had. 26 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 3,695 yards. But let's be real. The last two seasons we saw Rodgers with Davante Adams, some would say he was elite. Some would say he was the MVP. I would say he was a back-to-back NFL MVP. 4,115 yards, 37 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He then had 48 touchdowns, 5 interceptions in 2020. Rodgers with Davante Adams has proven he is MVP caliber. And if he helps the Raiders win, all I care about at this point is just win, baby. If you guys want more free videos around the Raiders, I promise you, we got you updated. We're a big family here. I bleed silver and black. I've always said that you don't have to be blood to be family, and Raider Nation proves that. It's why I am a Raiders fan. So let's just wrap up one more time what this entire show is about. Las Vegas locally on Twitter. The people who 2 years ago started leaking stories about Tom Brady looking at homes in Las Vegas. That turned out to be true. Dana White also confirmed that. Last year, they were also the ones that leaked out, hey, Davante Adams just bought a home in Las Vegas. That turned out to be true. Las Vegas locally now is talking about how they have Aaron Rodgers, unconfirmed, has purchased a home in Summerlin, Las Vegas, which is 15 minutes northwest of the Strip/the stadium close by. Summerlin also is in a rather nice neighborhood from what I understand. All I know is this. Las Vegas locally got the Tom Brady story right. They got the Davante Adams story right. Are they about to get the Aaron Rodgers story right? I believe the NFL is a league that just, it starts to tumble. Tom Brady retires. Davante Adams posts a cryptic Instagram post. We saw just yesterday, DeMeco Ryans, him and J.J. Watt posing together in a Texans jersey. DeMeco Ryans then hired. Sometimes people know certain things before we do. My job here is to keep you guys up to date on everything going on around the Raiders, even if it's a rumor. But sometimes rumors turn out to be true.